Hello again everyone, Vanguard of Valor here, and welcome back to another episode of Don't Starve. In this episode we're going to do a couple different things, but our first goal is to make an adventure here. Ooh, this looks good. Probably surrounded with evil tentacles, but if we can get some of this stuff for free, without getting murdered, that would be great. Take some of this rot as well. What we're doing is we're making an incursion here into the swamp to try and acquire some free goodies, and if we can get most of this stuff without getting killed, that would be wonderful. We've got ourselves some spider glands, which we're going to be trying to use to hopefully make some healing salves. If we can gather up a bunch of the... didn't pick it up that time. If we can gather up a bunch of the silks, we'll be using them to hopefully make sewing kits and other useful items as well. But we got to be careful here because these tentacles hurt. You can see there's one right there, so we don't want to go too close to that. But there's a lot of goodies to be had here, and a lot of food lying around too. There's a lot of generally fish and frog legs because these tentacles have a tendency to murder the mer people who live in here. So there's a lot of stuff to be had if we can get lucky and not get killed by it. But we're going to have to take a look around before we get too aggressive in here. With these spider glands, we could probably afford to go back to base and immediately try and make some healing salves. But we're going to be a little bit more aggressive than that. Try and find a couple things. We can probably afford to tank at least one hit from a tentacle. So we're going to explore as best we can and find what we can as we go. There were a bunch of fish lying around in here, so we know there is some food to be had. We just need to be able to find it again. And then also get it without getting killed in the process. Which is, of course, a pretty big if. But, whoop, we got one of them. Unfortunately, I have no room for this. I was trying to be careful about how I picked things up so that I'd have a good amount of inventory space for all the things we find. But some of it looks to be a little bit more troublesome than others. What we're going to do is we're going to get rid of the tentacle spots, I think, because that should clear up our inventory space for other things that we do need and immediately want. Get out of there before those tentacles kill you. Okay. Some of the food has already gone bad and has turned into rot, sadly. I think the fish went bad faster than the frog legs, but I will take what I can get of what's left. That actually looks like it might be most of it. There's one set of frog legs here that have already gone stale because they've been lying on the ground. But I'll take them anyway. Night is approaching, but we have a lot of time before night actually hits. So let's explore a little bit more and see what else we can find. Although it does get really dark in here. Really, really dark. We could try out our miner helmet. That's cool. I think that burns out though, and I don't know how to repair that. So we're going to be a little bit careful about it. Take a look here through the rest of the swamp. Ooh, tentacles attacking us. It does get a bit harder to see the tentacles coming at night, so we have to be a bit careful about that. We want to try and not get horribly murdered here for no good reason. Whoop! Tentacles and spiders everywhere. Sounds like they're getting killed, though, which is what we want to see. I'd be interested in seeing what happens with these spider queens in here, because there's a good chance the tentacles will eventually kill them all. But I don't know if that's true or not. We'd have to experiment with it and see what happens. This! That is so good. I just can't get in there. I want those items so badly. So many spider glands. That's so much healing potential, but we just can't get to it. That sucks. Alright, let's keep moving. The game is taunting us with all that healing right there, but we made it back to safety without anything nasty happening to us, so that's good news. We should be able to get back to our base camp and set up there again in a second. We'll gather some resources on the way back, though. Alright, that wasn't too bad. We didn't get a whole lot of food, but we did get 4 spider glands, a bunch of silk, and some hound's teeth, so that's good stuff. Or at least one hound's tooth? Well, I think there's just one hound's tooth, but that's still not bad. That'll put us on a good track for the future. We're going to need to burn some stuff, though, if we're going to actually try and acquire the ash we need to make these healing salves. So we're probably going to throw some, like, grass on the ground and just torch that, because we have plenty. And there's a lot to be had in this area, too, so it's not exactly hard to get. Where are we? We're a bit too far to the southwest. There we go. There's our base camp. Perfect. Alright, let's throw one of these boards on the fire. We've got to be aware now that the am I trying to say? The nights are getting longer, so we have to be a bit more prepared for more fires, as opposed to before, when we didn't really have to worry too much about that at all. Let's grab this berry bush. I think I need to make a torch if we want to burn these things properly, but this should do it for now. Cook up some of these stale frog legs, which should regenerate their food value, which doesn't really matter because being a robot, we don't care about that kind of thing, but it makes them last a little bit longer, so we'll do that. Alright, we got another cooked fish. So, if we were to make a torch over here, we should be able to use this to burn things we put on the ground. Yeah, Chester's full of stuff. He'll be fine there. So if we throw down... What's this? Oh, are we going insane? What do you know? Let's just put that back on. Go away, hand. Don't put my fire out. Go away. That twinkly sound is disconcerting. If we... Can I drop individual items? I can. Okay, this isn't exactly how we want to do it. Get out of here. Oh, it's raining too. No, 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 no. Equip this. Get out of here. I'm going to drop some individual grasses over here. Top hat should help us with our... Get out of here. Go away. With our sanity situation. Drop a couple more grasses and we'll put the rest back in the stack. Out of here. Go. And we'll take our torch now. Once the rain is a problem, though. The umbrella seems really good. This umbrella seems to perfectly protect us from the rain. So that's sweet. That's so much better than the parasol, because we don't need the hat anymore. We're actually fine with just this. If we unequip the top hat, we do start getting wet if we unequip the top hat. But with all this on, we're actually perfectly protected, so that's awesome. Let us burn this stuff. I don't know if it's going to work well, given that it is currently raining. Oh, it looked like it worked. There we go. Put the torch away. This should get us some ash, which we can then use to make our healing poultices. I'll swap that for this fish, which we will eat. There we go. Over to the alchemy engine, over to survival gear. Is it survival? I think it's survival. Healing salves. There we go. Can't make honey poultices, but I can make healing salves. Heal with this. Oh, thank goodness. That goes up to 60. Alright, if we go to survival, we can make a bunch more of these. And we have 58 health. Now we have 78 health. Oh, thank goodness. 98 health. I like it. We're actually back alive again. That's a big deal. Because we were in a nasty spot there for quite a while. So this will help us regenerate our... Where'd the umbrella go? Oh, it's in here. Equip that again, please. We were in a nasty spot there for a while, but now we're a little bit more stable, which is good. So let's go around and gather up some more of these resources since we're immune to the rain. We might go back into the swamp again today. See if we can't gather up some more stuff, but the ability to grab some more of those healing poultices would be super good, because I always have a problem in this game with getting low on health and not being able to recover. So if we could get a little bit of long-term healing on hand, that would be lovely. We don't need to protect the branches right now. We'll just gather up all these things. There we go. There's some bunnies. We could try and get ourselves a prestidigitator before this hat dissolves. I also want to try and make a sewing kit and see if you can use it more than once. Because if you can use the sewing kits multiple times, that's incredibly valuable. I'll grab this mushroom so I can feed it to a pig later and get some more manure so we can hopefully make some farms. But yeah, there's some interesting potential here. We could chop this down to get some more wood. I don't have my axe with me, though. I left that behind for some silly reason. So let's go back. There's a carrot over there as well. Lots of food is growing back here, which is lovely. These trees are growing up, which is also useful. Grab these sticks. I would prefer, before we go back into the swamp, though, if we were to wait until the rain stops, just so we can afford to have something else in our hand if we need to. Let's try and make this sewing kit, though, and see how it works. So, sewing kit, Costs 1 log, 8 spider silk, and 2 hound's teeth. It is a... Ooh, it's a percentage-based item. This seems really useful. Okay, so let's drop this mushroom, actually, for now. How do you use this? Joins components of fiber together. So if I use it here... Okay, it takes up 20% of its use and gives you like 60% of the item's durability back. That's awesome. That means things can last for way longer. It takes a lot of spider silk, but getting 5 uses out of it is pretty solid. Okay, that's actually really good. That gives us some serious potential to acquire new stuff in the future. It looks like it's starting to get cold, though, if you watched him there. It might just be because it's raining. But if it starts getting cold, then we know winter is really and truly approaching. So we're going to have to take some precautions against that. Let's come over here, though. Look at all this stuff. I love it. Alright, look at all this free spider silk. Oh, go away. Away with you. Spider silk. And another one. I'm going to come around from the other side for this one. And away. Perfect. Got ourselves tons of free spider silk. No damage taken. We like it. Alright. This is a great area just for farming all these free drops. If we had to kill all these guys, it'd be way more difficult, but getting things like this for free is really nice. I'd love to acquire more of those spider glands, though. Getting that healing would be really nice. So we'll see if we can maybe find some of those in the next day. This rain. Thank goodness we got a real umbrella, though, because the rain is incessant. It really is. It's also nice to be able to get some saplings again, because we were getting pretty low there for a while. This is a nice, safe number, though. Boosting ourselves back up to the max again. It's getting cold! Uh-oh, it's getting cold. I don't think we're taking damage yet. But we will be soon. So let's head back to base. Throw some boards on the fire. We're getting into winter. I'm not looking forward to winter. Winter's gonna be nasty. But we'll do our best to survive it. Alright, cook up all them berries. Eat all them berries. I'm thinking birch nuts might be our best chance to actually survive the winter, because if we can... Look at those mosquitoes. Yeah. What do you have to say about mosquitoes? No, don't. I'd fight them if it wasn't for the fact that it's raining. I want to know what you get from a mosquito. Come back here, mosquito. I'm trying to kill you, but you need to come over here so I can try and kill you. I really don't want to get rained on. Alright, put the umbrella back. It's not worth it. So, we got a bunch more silk, not quite enough to make another one of those handy-dandy sewing kits, but let's make our next set of poultices. So, actually, I'll leave the red cap there. We're just going to burn this thing. Doesn't matter. And we'll throw down a couple more grasses. Make a bit more ash. There we go. That should do it. Grab ourselves a torch and light this one on fire. Oh. Light that one on fire. There we go. And put the torch away. Perfect. It looks like that mushroom burned really fast. Grab all the ashes, and then we can make ourselves a bunch more poultices once we actually have all these for the future. Great. So, we're going to need some stone. We have the ashes. We have everything we need. Make those healing salves. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Perfect. I want to try and make a compass, too, though, and see what that does. We're going to have to gather some reeds next time we go into the swamp. Because I have no idea what that's actually for. If it just tells you which way north is, that's not particularly helpful. But I guess it could be useful if you're spinning your map a lot. It'd be worth experimenting with, though. I also want to try making that pig backpack, but I also want to see how much it slows you down. We can make a tent. Problem is, we know winter's approaching, so we're gonna need to have some things to deal with that. We could make a bird trap if we feel like catching some birds. Oh boy. Snowbirds are here. Okay, winter is definitely coming. Also, this rain will not stop. Let's grab those silks. And away. Silk. And away. Oh, I love it. Look at all those poultice potentials. And away. Oh man, this swamp has just been so valuable for us. I seriously wish it would stop raining, though. I wonder if you can use the sewing kit on the umbrella. Because that would be nice. That would let us save a lot of pigskins, since pigskins are exceptionally hard to come by in this world. Not seeing too much of value in this part of the swamp, though. We'll swing around back up to the top. There are a lot of swamp tentacles around here. A whole lot of them. I wonder if we just build a pig house, if pigs will actually come and live in it. Because I know you can build them. There's some reeds. We should try and gather those. No, not the... No, not the meat. Don't care about the meat. Just want the reeds. Problem is we don't have a storage space for reeds either. So we're going to have to drop something in here, most likely. And I don't really want to do that. And throw away... Ow! Oh, ow, 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 ow! That hurt. I was not looking where I was going. Alright, get out of there. That was silly. Well, good thing we got all those poultices, because we're going to need a bunch of them. Healing salves. Back up to full health again. Thank you very much. And we'll come grab these ones. We got plenty more to replace what we just lost there, but that was silly damage. If I was looking where I was going and wasn't trying to figure out what to do with the reeds, we would have been fine there, but... sometimes silly things happen. Let's head back out into here, and we got plenty of health again, plenty of ability to restore health as well. Grab some more reeds. I'm not sure if we're really going to need these, but it's always good to have some of the different resources on hand. I really want all those spider glands, but there's no way it's safe to go in there. Or is it? Did all the spiders get killed? No, they didn't. Out we go. Out we go. You can keep your lair. It's okay. I don't want to mess with you. Go away, spider. Thank you. We did get a couple things. He's still chasing us, though, which is kind of irritating. It's going to get dark soon, too, which is going to make this exploring a lot more difficult, because it's going to be hard to see where we're going. Oh, it's also getting cold. I didn't think about that. Time to run. We have to start making thermal stones and keeping them on hand, otherwise we are going to freeze to death, which is not what I'm super keen on having happen. So let's get out of here. I forgot about the cold. That one's at 100%. We'll drop our ruined tentacle spike and keep this one. Slippery tentacle spike. Gross. Okay. As the days get shorter, it gets harder and harder to accomplish the things we want to actually do in a day. The rain is incessant, though. It's still going. This has been like 3 days of non-stop rain. It's a good thing we have a real umbrella on hand. Where is our base, though? Oh, went too far. Okay, back we go. Leave us alone, spiders. Don't want anything to do with you. Let's throw these logs on the fire. We're going to have to get some more wood before we leave here. Next up, though, we're going to quickly put together a thermal stone using this pickaxe. So, over here, survival. Thermal stone should be right there. There we go. I don't know if the thermal stones, if you can stack them. Because if you can get multiple thermal stones and they still give you the benefit, that would be pretty good to know. I'm really not sure if they do that, though. Where'd that other one go? I thought I just made one. Where did I put it? Oh, it's behind me. For a second there, I was worried. Alright, let's make some food, because otherwise we're going to be dead. And let's drop this ash for a second. Grab the other one of those. Okay, we got a bunch of junk in our inventory, but we'll deal with that later. Cook up some food, because we're going to need some. 11, 10, and we'll eat all 8 of these. There we go. We're still not back up to full hunger, though. We should probably eat some more stuff. There's carrots and stuff around, though, so we should probably go gather those before we start cannibalizing all the rest of our food. It is getting to winter, though, so new food will not be growing easily. Carrots. Thought there was more of these. I guess not. I guess there was just one. That's not quite as good as I'd hoped. Alright, well, let's cook this and eat that. A little bit of carrots are always nice. Carrots, I think, seem to have good health recovery. I don't know, though. Anyway, we're going to burn some more grass, because we can always go gather more in the other areas. I don't know if you can actually get a lot of grass in the winter, so this might be a bad idea, but we're going to get a bunch more ash. We'll go down to 20. I threw away my torch, too, so I'm going to have to make another one of those. There we go. The rain is coming now. Does this get you wet? If I put my umbrella away, am I okay now? Looks like I am, although it is snowing, which is not good news for the whole not freezing situation. But let's quickly make another torch. A little bit wasteful, but we need one at the moment. I don't know what to get rid of. Put these reeds on the ground again. Oh, not there, though. We want to make sure we put them far enough away from the fire they don't burn. And we'll light this one. There we go. I'll put down that torch. Light up the night with a ring of flame. And we need inventory space for this now, too. Let's throw down the divining rod here for a second. All this stuff we're going to have to bring with us, but for now, there's not much we can do about it. Snow is accumulating on the trees. It's starting to get really winter. We need one more piece of ash. Of course we do. Alright, we'll burn one more piece of grass then. Grab the torch. Light it on fire. No, don't pick it up. Light it on fire. Don't stand in it. And put it down over there. There we go. Another ash. Perfect. That'll allow us to make up the rest of our healing salves. With a little bit of ash left over. Plenty of healing again. That's good. We're going to need this most likely. But, whew, for now, we're going to have to end this episode here. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. This has been Vanguard of Valor playing through some more of Don't Starve, and having a bit of difficulty as it grows closer and closer to wintertime. Either way, I hope you enjoyed the episode so far, and we look forward to seeing you again in the next one. Until then, bye-bye.